we finally, one day we finally get on the LST, and there we go across the English Channel. Well, here we are, battlefield, steel helmets and everything, you know. We're on this LST, we're down in the hole. You know, now you know what an LST is for ammunition, the cargo ship. But we're down in the hole there, eating sea rations out of cans of ration. We get to Omaha Beach, and we're not landing. Of course, by that time, it must have been 5 or 6 days after the D-Day. Maybe, I don't remember, 5 or 6 or 7, whatever it was.
After D-Day.
Yeah, after D-Day. We're still on the LST, in the hole. And the storm is bad, and it's raining, and we're getting bombed every night. And you heard of those docks that they built? You heard of those? You could hear them bobbing up and down. We're down, they wouldn't let us go up on top. Mm-hmm. See, every now and then we'd climb up the ladder, try to see what the heck, because we were getting bombed every night too. And when the airplanes came over, the Germans come, if you could get up there on the ladder, peek out we try to peek out, you could see the lights. Where the anti-aircrafts, you could hear the guns shooting, boom, 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 boom. It was like 4th of July out there because they were shooting at the German airplanes. But we had to stay down in the hole.
Now, were there a lot of fellas that were seasick?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, I never got seasick. That's why I was lucky. I always said I should have went in the Navy because even coming home on an LST, we used to stand up to eat, and the ship would go so high, boom, and you know waves were almost higher than the house, and guys were throwing up all over. I never threw up. We'd be standing, you know, when you're on the LST, when we were coming, you stand up on the ship, but they had things like this so your mess kit wouldn't slide off. So we're all standing there eating, you stand up eating. I don't know if you guys were on LST, and if the ship would go boom and guys were throwing up on this side of that, I just kept right on eating. I never got seasick. That's the funny part that I had in the Army there. These guys all throwing up. I said, I must have been.
You have good equilibrium.
Yeah, I guess it was. Anyhow, so where were we now?
All
right, we're still on the ship. All right, after, like I said, after 5 or 6 days, the beaches were already, by that time, the Germans kept backing up and backing up. By that time, we finally landed, and there was no action. The Germans had backed up so far, they got all the way back to a town called St. Lo. You ever hear of St. Lo?
Yes, I've heard of it.
St. Lo was where the Germans first stopped the fight. We're still on the beaches now, doing nothing but laying there waiting.
But they weren't shooting at you.
No, but because they'd already backed up. But what happens, all of a sudden they start fighting. The Germans brought reinforcements up at St. Lo, and all our planes went from England day and night to bomb St. Lo. Oh my God, St. Lo was bombed all to hell. You see that movie? Private Ryan, I think that was St. Lo, I think, because it was St. Lo was about 30 miles, 25, 30 miles inland.
It's a long way.
Yeah, and guess what? All of a sudden, we're still on the beaches. We're still just laying there waiting to move. What the hell? We didn't know what, I think we stayed 2 or 3 days on that beach. But all of a sudden, here come MPs marching thousands of prisoners with their hands up. And all those prisoners were all slanted eyes. They were Mongolians. I said, what in the hell are the Japanese doing here in Normandy? You know, these MPs are walking them back, thousands of them. They all came forward with German uniforms on, and they're all slanted eyes. I said, what the hell are these Japanese doing here? And you know what they were? Mongolians. They were Russian soldiers. They were captured in Russia, and Germans made them, they had German uniform. Well, what happened, we found out later. They're these MPs turned them over to us. What the hell are we going to do with these guys? We round them up, put them on the beach. They were, and here come engineers, came out and put barbed wire all the way around on the beach. And they let them sleep on the beach there for 2 or 3 days before our intelligence, we come find out.